Hi students, welcome back. Today we will learn a new chapter from Geography, Financial Institutions and Services. In this chapter, we will learn about the Reserve Bank of India. Have you heard about Reserve Bank of India? Yes, Reserve Bank of India is the apex bank of India. It was established in 1935. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. The main functions of Reserve Bank of India are printing of currency, controlling credit, banker to government, and bankers bank. Let's see the details of each functions. First one, printing of currency. All currencies except the 1 rupee note are printed by the Reserve Bank of India. The 1 rupee note and its subsidiary coins are issued by the Central Finance Department. Another function of the Reserve Bank is controlling credit. The Reserve Bank of India increases the money supply in Indian economy through the distribution of printed currency and through credit creation. Control of credit is one of the main functions of the Reserve Bank. This is made possible by bringing about changes in the rate of interest. As rate of interest increases, volume of loans decreases and vice versa. Next function is banker to government. As a banker to the government, the Reserve Bank of India accepts deposit from the government, sanctions loans and renders other banking services to them. The Reserve Bank of India does not charge any fees for these services. Last one, Bankers Bank. The Reserve Bank is the apex bank of all banks. To advise and assist all banks in their operations is a function of the Reserve Bank. It acts as a last resort to all banks in their financial matters. Next, financial institutions. Financial institutions are those institutions where financial transactions like deposits, loans, etc. take place. The important financial institutions are banks and non-banking financial institutions. The banks include commercial banks, cooperative banks, development banks, and specialized banks. Non-banking financial institutions are mutual fund institutions, insurance companies, and non-banking financial companies. Next, banks. Banks are institutions that accept deposit from the public and grant loans to the needy subject to conditions. They operate on the basis of the general guidelines and conditions set by the Reserve Bank of India. The important functions of banks are accept deposit from individuals, institutions, and government and give back the deposit amount with interest. Second one, grant loans to individuals, institutions, and government and collect loan amount with interest. Next, phases and features of growth of banks in India. There are three phases. First phase 1717 to 1969. Second phase 1969 to 1990. Third phase from 1991 onwards. In the first phase, East India Company established three presidency banks. They are Bank of Bengal, Bank of Bombay, and Bank of Madras. their operations and growth of banks were slow. In the second phase, witnessed a speedy development of banks. The awareness that banks should operate with the objective of social progress became prevalent. In the third phase, banks started rendering services other than the basic functions, introduced new trends in banking like ATM, credit card, phone banking, net banking, and core banking, etc. Emergence and operations of new generation banks. Let's review about today's topic. First, Reserve Bank. Reserve Bank of India is the apex bank of India. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. The important functions of Reserve Bank are printing of currency, controlling credit, banker to government, and bankers bank. Important functions of banks are asset deposit from individuals, institutions, and government and give back the deposit amount with interest. Grant loans to individuals, institutions, and government and collect loan amount with interest. These are the main points included in this topic. Hope all of you understood this topic. Thank you.